Hilda Gloria Ndiwabende. I am an education consultant at Study in Italy, a consultancy that helps African students find study programs and scholarships in Italy and Europe in general. It was very interesting, and that is how I started this project. It was a beautiful experience. It's just that going there in my experience was not very easy. And that is how I started the whole Study in Italy project, to help other students so that they don't have to struggle and go through what I went through. However, my experience there was very enriching. The study programs are more practical. I got to engage and study with lots of other international students, and I got a very broad and very practical experience. There's so many opportunities. Number one, if you want to further your education, it is very possible. At bachelor's level, at master's, at PhD, you could just, apply and then get there, but they're not just education opportunities. So it doesn't end up just studying, because you can choose to work there. We all know that Italy is in the European Union. So that gives you a chance to actually, first of all, be able to travel visa-free. It's like the borders are open in Europe, and then you also get the opportunity to work there in case you want, or to start a business in any of the European countries. And also Italy gives you it's got a look for a visa kind of permit. Look for a job kind of permit after you study, which is 1 year, which enables you to look for a job after you study. For international students, I would say Bocconi University is very popular for international students, and not just Africans, but in general. There is Università Cattolica, but all the public universities are also great for every international student, as they give so many scholarship opportunities for international students. But Bologna, very good. And I would classify them according to what they teach. So I'd say the University of Padova for medicine, Cattolica and Bocconi for business, Torino and Politecnico di Milano for, engineering, sciences, and design. To study in Italy, first of all, you need a valid passport. The light blue one is what you need. You need an academic transcript, and you need a minimum CGPA of 3 if you are at bachelor's level, and at A level, if you've just graduated, you need to have at least passed all the principal passes, the 3. And you should have a minimum of at least 13 years of education. That means 6 years of high school and 7 years of primary. So if you skipped a class, that means you will be doing an extra year to catch up. Yeah. So those are some of the requirements, but then we do have a whole list of them if you guys contact us. There's lots. I'm actually happy to be spreading this word this time round. There are lots of opportunities, but then maybe people don't know about them. The first one is there are government scholarships. Every European country, has got a government or national scholarship, and people that can, apply for those. There are grants, study grants, where they give you a big chunk of money, and you get to pay your tuition, your accommodation, your everything from that. There are regional scholarships as well. So the country is divided into districts, and every district has got a regional, scholarship that you can apply to. There's so many. There are fellowships. There is, scholarships from the European Union, lots of opportunities. Engineering, yeah, usually they come for engineering, medicine, and business, because Italy is really well known for design and architecture, so people usually come there for that. Well, the cost of living depends on so many things. First of all, your spending lifestyle and the things that you want to spend money on. But I would say for a student that wants to live basically, it's not that cheap. If you are converting from Ugandan shillings to, the euro, of course, the euro is a bit higher in value. So I would say the compulsory ones, like rent, the average is about 600 euros per month. Not that bad compared to other European cities. You've got to live and pay your bills and everything. So I would say a monthly, let's say, allowance of 1,000, 1,200 is good for a student, yeah. There's so many. So usually you get them from university portals or university job fairs. So while you study, universities prepare or organize very many events. And these events, bring in so many companies to you, and then you get to apply to the jobs. Also, I can open that.
It's okay, carry on.
And then what did I want to say? Also, the universities have got these opportunities for you to, do internships within them. So usually as a student, you are signed up to the university portal that you get to check all the time, and you see what is advertised. And if you'd like to do any of that, you go and apply. Usually companies come and handpick from the university. Of course, they pick the smartest, people with the highest, grades and all of that. But if you go out to job fairs organized by different regions and different municipalities, you are able to get an internship and a job. Our project is basically a one-year project. It's like a mentorship and guidance program. We do help students with very many services, but most of the popular ones are applications to universities. We've got two packages. One is guided, where we guide them throughout the whole year, and the other one, we do the process for them. We make the applications on their behalf. Now, in this one-year program, we mentor them the whole year. They get monthly mentorship sessions where we get to check in and see how they're doing and progressing. We do have a members-only exclusive WhatsApp chat where we send all the information and links, news. They get the news first about any scholarships that open up. They do have a one-on-one with a consultant, and then each cohort has got 25 students and one administrative assistant to support them 24 hours. They get this support the whole year, and they can always ask questions if they're stuck, if they struggle with the languages, because in Europe it's a bit difficult as every European country speaks a different language. So the portals are in different languages. So we get to show them how to change to English, how to navigate, basically. We also have got a documents review where we review their motivation letters. We get to review their CVs, and we help them to write Europass CVs, because in Europe, only Europass CVs are, accepted. You can't just take any kind of CV. There is a format. So we teach them how to do that. We review those. We also help them with study visa advisory. So it is a whole process that goes step by step. We do have a timeline where we go from research, documents review, then we go to the application process, then we go to documents legalization, then we go to study visa application and advisory. So right now, our previous cohort is in that phase of accepting their admission letters, accepting their scholarships, and then applying for study visas. They will be starting in September 2024. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, first of all, Eduserv. We have got a website, www.studyinitaly.org. We have got an official email address. Maybe you guys will put it on the screen. info@studyinitaly.org, and we have got an Instagram page and a LinkedIn page @_studyinitaly.